everybody, and welcome to the first ever Mumkey and Manimal movie missions. I am Mumkey Jones.
I am Manimal, and hoping that this is our last episode.
Just get one go around.
Yep.
And
we are mistakes.
We are joined on our maiden voyage by a very close friend of ours. You've heard about him from our Nuzlocke videos, Lightning Long Johnson.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, that's me.
Famous for having
a love of...
I was going to say long
history of...
long
discovering my inner...
He's got a big penis.
Oh,
you had to pick up the mic for that one.
Yeah.
So, Mumkey and Manimal's Movie Missions is the show, probably the only show on the internet, where two half-human, half-animal hosts have the audience vote every single episode on what movie they watch. When we presented this, everybody voted in the comments of the trailer for the show, and the winner was God's Not Dead. There was a very, very close second place.
Let's not talk about
that. A Serbian film.
Nah.
But God's Not Dead just barely beat it. So for the next episode, I have created a what's that called? What's that fucking website? Straw poll.
Yeah, there you go.
With you can only do 30, so I did the 30 most requested options on that. So there's a link to that in the description, so you can go vote. You can vote multiple times. But enough about talking about the future. Let's talk about the past, my friends.
The past.
Because
5 minutes ago.
Guess what happened 5 minutes ago in the past? We watched a little movie. Yeah, we watched a little film. I like to call
film. True film.
God is
art in its purest.
God is
shot on 60mm film.
When they try to have a road show of it to show it in the high millimeter.
Oh, yeah, but God wouldn't let their cars show it. Oh, but he had a reason. He had a reason. It was for an atheist to die.
We watched a little film called God is Still Alive, starring Kevin.
God's making it.
God's still kicking.
Starring Kevin Sorbob.
Starring, I'd like to point out, he was Hercules, and if there is a Hercules, then that's kind of sacrilegious, isn't it?
Well, because he's a demigod.
Yeah, he's a demigod.
Yeah, that doesn't match the Bible.
Yeah, so come on, explain yourself, Kevin Sorbo, you fucking sinner.
But here's the thing, there's kind of a controversy going on between the three of us, because Manimal here is an avid atheist, whereas Lightning Long Johnson and I are born-again Christians.
Oh, yeah.
So
recently born again.
So the whole movie, the plot of the movie...
As of 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. So we were cheering on the Christians in the movie, and Manimal here was cheering on the atheist professor.
And the Muslims.
Yeah, and the Muslims.
Interestingly enough.
For some reason, atheist Manimal was cheering on the Muslims.
Yeah.
Something about he was hoping Sharia law would come into effect.
Yeah, he was only watching the movie about half of the time. The rest of the time, he was reading the Quran.
Yep.
He's hoping that all the Christians get killed in the Muslim genocide.
Yeah.
So should we try to discuss the plot of this movie, boys?
Which plot?
Yeah. This movie has 8 subplots that don't intersect until the very end when they all go to a concert.
Yeah. One of them, would you call it a subplot?
Which one?
I'm talking about a little car that wouldn't start.
That was fucking dumb.
That was more like a cutaway.
So this is a 3-hour movie, and about an hour and a half of it is these two guys and their car won't start.
Yeah.
And it turns out God wouldn't let their car start because he wanted them to watch an atheist get hit by a car and die.
Yeah. So an atheist's death could be prolonged longer.
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
But that's at the end. Should we talk about the beginning?
Sure.
How does this movie start off? We got
Newsboys. Not yet. Well, we got Newsboys
that's
shirts.
the very end.
We got their shirts going on.
So the director of the Avengers,
Josh Whedon.
Josh Whedon, he's a freshman in college, and he goes to...
Is this an origin story for Josh Whedon?
Dude, it is.
Yeah.
It's weird. This origin story didn't talk about Marvel at all. It didn't talk about filmmaking.
It's a very meta origin story.
He's just arguing with his professor about if God is real.
And then his Captain America is his Christ. He dies and rises again.
Captain America
you're thinking of Superman.
No, because he gets frozen. That's like his...
He doesn't die.
Yeah, but it's like he's...
And he wasn't...
It's more than 3 days.
He wasn't frozen for 3 days. It was like 70 fucking years.
What? He's got some creative freedom, doesn't he?
No, the Bible doesn't allow creative
Kevin
freedom.
Feige does not allow for creative freedom.
Well, fuck you.
Okay. I mean, we can after the recording if you want. So Joss Whedon...
They can't see your hand gesture.
Yeah, they can't see your thumbs up and like your look of intrigue on your face. Like, yeah, I'll fuck Mumkey.
Huh?
We need to do a face cam just for Manimal. They're missing out, everybody at home. So Joss Whedon, he's a freshman in college. He's got this fucking bitchy, short, blonde girlfriend. And,
Don't we all?
And he's signing up for an elective in Philosophy 150. And the guy whose beard Manimal had lots of comments to make.
It's fucking... If you're gonna grow a beard...
One scene from a character that is never named.
If you're gonna grow a beard, then fucking grow a beard. I hate the chin strap bullshit. Just either go all in or don't fucking have one at all.
You see, that's real.
It's
a privileged approach that you take. Like, all men should be able to grow the beard I can grow.
Yep.
Like, next you're going to say, like, why can't all black men just be successful like me?
Oh.
There's something called privilege in society, Manimal. Beard privilege, black privilege. No, not black privilege.
I'd like to go
white
on,
privilege.
I would like to go on the record and say I've never said that.
These are all quotes from you, I'm pretty sure.
We have you on recording now.
Yeah. Pretty sure that was you talking.
Cut. Take two.
So, you just got back from a KKK rally and you were ready to watch this movie.
You son of a bitch.
Take three!
Cut.
Delete it! Okay,
we'll edit that out in post.
Who's we? So the guy at the...
Editing now?
Mumkey does not do edits. So the guy says, you might not want to take this class because the professor is a hard-ass atheist. And
After saying that he's wearing a Christian
Yeah, right. And Joss Whedon's like, bitch, I ain't afraid of no atheist.
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
What happens next, Long John?
Well...
Because I don't remember.
Well, you should. You've seen this movie multiple times.
I'm the only one here who saw this movie in theaters. These two are virgins when it comes to God's Not Dead.
I'm not a virgin.
No.
Shut up.
What are you talking about? As of 5 minutes ago.
God's Not Dead virgins. Well, you were up until today.
Sure.
Kevin
McManimal has his
laid
leg
me
up on
down and made me a man today.
and then he laid down his own
Forcefully.
life for the
Oh
film.
my god. Which does it cut into another one of the plots, or
It's always intercutting random subplots, even
Yep.
in the middle of scenes where you shouldn't be cutting away. So there's a subplot with a Muslim girl
Yep.
whose dad
ashamed of her own religion?
forces her. The dad
Can't
forces her.
possibly be successful while wearing a burqa.
Yeah, she has to wear the fucking head mask thing to school.
Apparently,
and then,
she's ugly when she's wearing it.
yes. When she's putting on her burqa, when her dad's coming to pick her up, a white girl comes up and says, "You're beautiful."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, so she's beautiful once she covers up her face." Then,
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you? Okay, fucking Manimal over here getting all offended that we're making fun of Muslims again, you goddamn atheist. They can't see your face.
They can't see your blushing red cheeks.
He is blushing.
Cut. We'll edit that out in post.
Okay,
as well.
so the plot with the Muslim chick is that she wants to be a Christian and
She's somehow being converted without anybody trying,
Well,
because nobody
she's-
talks to her at school.
she's listening to Christian music on her Zune.
Yeah.
And that's what converts her.
On her touchscreen Zune.
And her little brother who's playing what was it? Alien Attack?
I don't fucking
She's playing
know.
in fucking
He's
Meteorites.
playing one of those Texas
TI
Cowboy.
instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Instruments.
playing video games on that, and he catches his sister listening to Christian music.
She may as well be watching porn.
Yeah.
She's not listening to Christian music. She's listening to Bible verses.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And
That's how she gets comfy.
she was laying in her bed with her headphones in and her eyes closed. I
Yeah.
imagine she was masturbating underneath
Well, yeah.
while listening to that. That's the only way you can listen to Christian verses anymore is to masturbate to it.
Sure.
Because you're so horny for God.
I know I am.
Wait. So now you're... So this movie did make you a Christian, then?
Made me something.
Made him horny. So then an hour later, we don't see this subplot again for another hour. The little kid, I guess, tells the dad, and the dad beats the fuck
Oh, yeah.
out of the Muslim girl for listening to Christian music. We're not exaggerating. He beats the fuck out of her.
In front of neighbors.
Now, you guys haven't seen my Quran review because it hasn't premiered yet as of this recording.
Teasing future projects.
Well, it's already been out by the time they're hearing this.
Oh, okay.
But like I go into detail on how it's totally okay, both in the Quran and with modern Muslims, to beat the fuck out of girls if they don't do what you say. And if you haven't seen my review, there's a part where I do a prank call to a Quran helpline. Like, it's fucking legit. And I ask him, so is it true that in the Quran, if a woman disobeys you, you can beat her? And he's like, oh yeah, it's true. It doesn't happen in America, but in other countries. And I was like fucking shocked.
Yeah.
Like, I was no longer even joking in the video. Like, I lost my character. I was like, Are you fucking kidding? What the fuck? It's
Organized religion.
fucked up. So at least the writers of this movie got one thing right.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the Muslims beat the fuck out of women. Just like Manimal, but you're not Muslim.
Cut.
And Manimal is playing for all sorts of teams.
Yeah.
He's doubling down.
Yeah, Muslims, atheists, homosexuals, every team imaginable. So, which subplot was your favorite, Manimal? You can explain a subplot to the fans. Explain the subplot. We got the guys in the car. We got the Muslim.
The guys in the car with the car that just would not start.
Tell the subplot
God.
about the girl who gets cancer because God hates her.
So there's a reporter, and
She's a dirty libtard.
Yep,
Leftist.
she's very liberal.
She has
But
a bumper
man, she
sticker.
loves. She might be liberal, but she loves some Christian
Oh yeah,
rock.
she's just hanging out, listening to them rock out to God.
just listening to them rock out to God while she's typing up her
Report on the
her
Duck
articles.
Dynasty guy.
And her thing is she just shows up and interviews hardcore conservative Christians on the spot because
He ambushes them.
Yep, she ambushes them. She puts them on the spot. Why do you believe in God?
Yeah,
And-
the very offensive shooting of ducks and praying to God on their television show that is... I mean, viewers that tuned in, they just wanted to see some ducks get killed. And now they're having this Christianity shoved down their throat.
Yeah, I'd be offended.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was because I watched that show totally.
Oh, yeah.
So I was very offended.
You're not a fan of Christianity, but you are a fan of
Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty.
Of course,
Yeah, you're a fan of hunting.
Of course.
Why not?
Yeah. There is no crossover between the two.
No.
But since she's like so headstrong against God,
Headstrong to take you on! Headstrong to take on anyone!
God.
Yeah, I know that Jesus sucks and this is not
Oh.
where you belong. Go ahead.
first single off our
That
new
explains
album.
all these trap posters in here.
Hey, don't tell people what my
In the
posters
Manimal
are.
Lounge. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, we're filming some Animals House.
God
Right.
damn it!
I thought you didn't believe in God.
So, fuck it. Cut. Take 5.
This is like take 8 by now.
She ends up getting cancer because she doesn't believe in God.
Right.
Well, yeah, if you do not believe in God, you will inevitably die. But those who do will live forever. And I'm not talking about eternal life, I'm talking about mortal.
Yeah. No Christians die in the film.
No.
Nope.
It's only atheists die.
Not
Only
even
atheists, and I guess if you were born in another religion, you're going to get roughed up.
But then you can
But
convert.
if you convert, you'll live.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The movie ends with the Muslim girl getting kicked out of her house and then not having a home.
She attends a concert.
Yeah, dude, she's rocking out at a concert. For that one night, she's good.
Yeah, that's rent money right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then after the concert, she was just fucked. She had no place to stay. But
she was
she got to go to the
thinking-
concert.
She was thinking the short term, not long term.
Yeah.
In the short term, she's happy, but after the concert, she's going to realize she's got nowhere to go.
I think she assumed that she was going to get hit by a car after leaving the concert.
Yeah. So there's so many people getting hit and run outside of that concert.
Yeah.
With doctors being there and on the ready to help and just stand there and do nothing while a pastor preaches the name of the Lord.
If you're about to die, do you want your body to be saved or your eternal soul to be saved?
I think I'd want the doctor who's standing there willing and able to help me.
Typical atheist mindset, thinking in the short term. You got to think in the long term. Buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on. Think beyond this mortal life and all your
Yeah.
everything that you have to take care of and all your family and
Yeah, just forget about your responsibilities because when you die, you have eternal salvation to look forward to.
yeah, dude.
Come on,
Nah.
you Jesus beard looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
So she gets cancer, and does she get converted at the end into Christianity?
I don't fucking...
She prays with newsboys who have a prominent role in this film.
Yeah.
I was not familiar with newsboys.
Never heard of them other than this movie.
No.
But they have a 20-minute concert to end the film.
It feels like a pay-per-view concert,
Yeah.
but you get it for free. What a bargain.
It is rocking.
And by free, I mean $2.99 on the YouTube buy store, because that's how much I had to pay for this. So, okay, we got pretty much all the subplots taken care of. Let's go to the main, the juicy, the meat of the
There we go.
film.
So I'm all about the meat.
You got Joss Whedon, director of Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's right.
Director of
Iron Man 4,
Iron Man 4, director of
Thor 3.
Why Don't Feminists Like Me?
Why don't...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Because he made Scarlett Johansson Baron. Sacha Baron Cohen. He made them the same person. in Avengers 2. You don't remember that?
Oh no, I must have been.
The plot was that Black Widow was barren, and that's why she was a monster like the Hulk.
Oh,
and that's why they're mad. The
and she was
feminists are
in a
mad.
jail cell.
She couldn't have possibly been talking about the fact that she can kill men with ease.
No.
That's why she's a monster.
No, it's because
she's barren.
it's because she can't have babies shoot out of her vagina.
That was fucking stupid.
That movie was good.
No, I'm talking about the uproar.
No, I'm just kidding.
over
That movie
scene.
wasn't very good.
Oh, wow.
So the main plot of the film is that it's Joss Whedon versus the atheist professor. The professor says, okay, first day of philosophy class, what us philosophers love to do is to hinder all free thought. So kids, just admit right now there's no God. And Joss Whedon's like,
You'll get an A+.
Yep.
no.
I like to point
the
out
entire year, and it's
I would
right
like
down,
to
it's
point
right down
out
on paper God's
that at the beginning of the class, he says, this is not going to be an easy course.
No, my friend, no easy rides here.
So
And then one guy just gets up and leaves.
Yeah, if you're thinking this is going to be an easy class, get an easy A, you might as well just leave now. And the fucking typical cool guy in your class, I'm out of here, and gets up and leaves. It turns out, buddy, you probably should have fucking stayed because you would have got a really easy A.
The easiest class of all
Because the
time.
entire class was just listening to two dorks battle each other the entire time. And you only had one paper graded, and it was whether or not you were willing to write God is dead on it.
Would you... Now, as an avid Christian, Manimal, would you... But we're switching the rules on.
Yeah.
Would you have...
We're going to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I mean, God's advocate.
Would you have written down God is dead to get the easy A?
Absolutely. God will forgive me.
Yeah.
That's why Christ died for my sins. So I can write God is dead on
So
a piece
back
of
during the
paper.
Holocaust, you would have been like, if you were Jewish, you would have been like, oh no, no, I'm not Jewish. Please don't kill me. You would have just abandoned your God for the sake of a grade, for the sake of your life.
Fuck
You piece of
yeah.
shit. 6 million Jews are dead, and this is what
And
you have to
I'm
say.
not one of them.
Oh my God, he lived through the Holocaust too.
Wow, Manimal mocking the dead Jews from the Holocaust. We're not cutting that out either, buddy. What other bad things can we make Manimal say? He already admitted to being in the KKK and made fun of the dead Jews.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does this atheist professor battle go? Because I know you guys were enthralled. But
well,
neither one
first-
of you touched your phones once.
Oh
during
yeah,
the
we
film.
were not on our phones, and we were not talking about Donkey Kong.
I think I
I'd
remember
like
more
to-
about Donkey Kong that
I'd
we
like
talked
to
about.
take a moment out of this podcast to go ahead and put a plug in for Donkey Kong Country, everybody.
Donkey Kong Country 3 specifically.
Donkey Kong Country 3
Wait,
specifically.
you're advertising a game that came out 15 years
I
ago?
absolutely am.
Nintendo.
So go to your local...
Link the patron in this for Nintendo.
Yep. Go ahead, go to your local thrift store, pick yourself up Super Nintendo.
Run, don't walk. To your
Run,
local
don't
Goodwill.
walk. Pick up yourself a copy of Donkey Kong Country 3. It's fun. You're gonna play it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna have fun.
If you're Manimal, you're going to jerk off to Dixie Kong in her long hair.
Well,
That's beside the point.
We're moving on. Just go ahead and have yourself a good old time. There's a circus tent in the game. You can go to that and play some games.
Okay, here's the thing about this movie. Everybody obviously expects us to do nothing but shit on it because
Yeah.
it's a very bad movie.
Just a bunch of libtards sitting around in a circle,
But there are good things I
making
want to...
fun of people's faith. Okay, I'm sorry.
There are good things I want to say about the film.
Sure.
The scenes in the classroom where Josh... Is it Josh or Joss?
It is Josh.
Where
It
Josh...
is almost Joss Whedon. Off by one letter.
Okay.
That is... I don't know how they came up... How do you not think about Joss Whedon? Somebody on set must have thought about it.
Do
He's
Christians not
fairly
watch
prominent.
Marvel movies?
They might not.
False
they probably,
gods. False gods.
False
prophets.
gods. Oh yeah.
But they
No,
have...
Captain America's the God-fearing man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's meta god.
They've never watched... He had a show called Angel.
Oh, that is true. He did
Yeah.
have a show called Angel.
Joss Whedon did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joss Whedon's in
it's
Christian?
it's okay. It's
Yeah.
an okay show.
It was a spin-off of Buffy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was
It's
it
okay.
bad?
No, it was an okay show. It's for a while. It's a little too villain of the weeky to where there's really no sense of drama because you know Angel's gonna beat the big baddie in the end because it's just like a one-time off spin-off for the bad guy. But anyways, we're not talking about Angel. We're talking about
Is Angel the chick
That's a
who's in...
spin-off podcast.
yeah.
Is Angel in...
So stay
How I
tuned.
Was-
Stay
Angel's Not
tuned.
Dead.
Stay tuned for Angel's Not Dead, starring me. We're gonna have no.
You're gonna
no
play
guest.
Angel?
You by yourself because
Yep,
nobody here is
it's
watching.
me. It's gonna be me by myself, no one else. We're gonna talk about Angel. You got questions? Go ahead and send them to.
I have a fucking question.
Sure.
So is Angel the actress who's in How I Met Your Mother? Because wasn't she in Buffy?
No, yeah, she's in Buffy.
Yeah,
No,
Lily.
Angel's a guy.
He's the
What?
The Bones.
Yeah, he's the guy from Bones.
I've never watched it. I don't know.
Nobody watches Bones. I don't know how that show is still on.
Is that the one where they make the letters look like numbers, or is that numbers?
I don't know.
Do Bones, do they... I don't give a fuck about Bones. I was going to say something nice about God's Not Dead.
Oh.
So, the scenes in the classroom where it's the kid versus the professor...
He has some very good animations on his presentation.
That's true, he does.
Spent a lot of time.
Put a lot of work into
Yeah.
that clock animation to represent...
More work on the animations than his argument.
But about the arguments, specifically from the professor, I think the writers, while they do put in a lot of stupid bullshit into the movie,
Sure.
a lot of the arguments presented, especially from the professor, I thought were very logical and well-reasoned, and I was surprised that they were put into this propaganda piece.
Yeah.
Because some of those arguments were very genuine, and I agree completely with them.
And the movie had trouble arguing against them.
Yeah.
And their only way to kind of win was hit him with a car.
Yeah. If you're making a propaganda piece, do you want to put in irrefutable evidence that for the other side, and then just to support your side say...
Fair and balanced, dude. Fair and balanced.
But it's not even balanced. Like, the atheist, he has much better arguments in the film. Maybe I'm just being biased. But I feel like the kid gave a bunch of shit arguments.
He did.
He's like, oh, yeah, but Stephen Hawking is using circular logic, so now we've
Circular
reached an
reasoning.
impasse. Like, so the kid, he's never trying to win. He's just trying to make it fucking, like, a balanced argument, whereas the professor's out there to fucking win, and that's why his arguments are so much better.
Can you imagine signing up for a college class and the whole semester it's just the professor having beef with one student?
they take turns hosting the class.
I feel like there have to be like various subjects that they'll have to go through in philosophy. Probably not just is God real?
Maybe a little bit of Socrates, a little bit of
Sure.
Sartre. No, let's just talk about if God's real the
No.
whole time.
It's Welcome to 2015, people.
Manimal, you said you've taken 300 level philosophy classes before. Did they ever have arguments about God being real?
Not like it wasn't open for debate because most of my teachers didn't want to open that can of worms. There's
Most teachers didn't walk into class expecting you to convert to atheism.
Yeah, exactly. It was they presented the philosophers and their points of views, and it was more of us just. It was our responsibility to know what those points of views were.
I'll tell you why. It's because they were afraid of getting hit by cars.
Yeah.
Or getting cancer.
Spoiler alert, dude!
They didn't want to get
We
cancer.
haven't mentioned that he gets hit by a car 6 times yet.
So the movie ends with the atheist professor getting hit by a car, and then the two...
And dying slowly on the ground as the doctor and a priest stand
Yeah,
by.
the two guys whose car wouldn't start. It was
Be ready
God.
to go.
It was God's plan that their car wouldn't start, so they can watch the atheist professor die and convert him to Christianity.
That's I would rather. That's like a satanic thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna watch this man slowly die when there's a man who is more than capable of doing something to help. But no, he's just gonna stand there and let the priest do his fucking magic.
Do we have to go back into this? You're thinking short term, buddy. You fucking atheist prick. Do you want to come to church with me and Long John this Sunday? We'll take you.
I don't want to do that.
Come on, dude.
I don't want to wake up.
We're gonna go to a Newsboys concert.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, the
And
good
then
thing
we're
about
gonna go play like circle tag or like some stupid game and not have sex.
church mice, where you gotta like crawl underneath the bleachers. They gotta crawl under the pews and pretend that you're a rat. It's a lot of fun.
Oh man,
The best part
that
about going
sounds
to
like-
church.
I can't wait to suppress my feelings. Suppress my feelings.
Here's the best thing about going to church. You know how during the week you have to like wake up really early to go to work and you hate it and you just want your weekend to be relaxing?
Yeah.
Well, on Sunday morning you get to wake up early again to go to church.
You
It's
have
not
to wear
even
nice clothes and you have to give your money away.
Yeah, it's not even in the middle of the day so you can sleep in. You have to wake up at like 6 in the morning. It's super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want
And
to
then
come?
you get to find out how bad it's going to be when you burn in hell
Yeah,
for
that's
living
great.
for living in contemporary society.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So, have we covered all the subplots of this film? Should we go into maybe more reasons why we do or do not like it? Does anything come
are
to
there
mind?
any reasons for us to like it?
Well, I liked some of the
we
arguments
we
presented.
did make a lot of jokes.
Did we mention Kevin Sorbo? Not Kevin Sorbo. Dean Cain.
No, yeah, go ahead and mention him.
Previous Superman. Dean Cain is in this movie.
Was he Superman in a movie or a TV show?
He was on Lois and Clark. which was a TV show in the 90s where he played Superman.
Oh yeah.
Back in the 90s, I was on a very famous
It wasn't that famous.
Superman.
He did that, and then he hosted Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Did you believe it?
No.
Or not?
No, I didn't. It was propaganda.
Christian propaganda?
Yeah. No. Atheist propaganda.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
I was just showing you fucking freaks the entire show.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was. I used to watch a lot of it. Dean Cain is playing the boy. He's what is he, a lawyer?
He's a boisterous coconut.
Boisterous coconut.
He's something, and he just got made
He's a
partner.
businessman. And he just made partner. He's dating.
And he's dating the cancer girl.
Yeah, cancer girl.
Yeah, that's her name in the movie.
Yeah. And,
Cancer reporter.
He is.
Cotton bitch.
Oh my god.
That's what they call her?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, the scene when Josh Wade's like, look at that fucking cunt bitch. I was like, whoa, this got a PG rating? Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, as long as you put Christian values in it, you can get away with a little bit more.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure Passion of the Christ is rated R.
Sure. Maybe some cuts of it.
Remember that cut of Passion of the Christ where Jesus calls the priest a cunt bitch? That was fucked up.
After he stabs him. It's probably after he gets stabbed in the rib cage. You fucking cunt bitch!
And then the devil baby starts laughing at him.
What was the name of the actor? Jim Caviezel?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the dub, the R-rated dub, they got, fuck, what's his name? The British guy who was in Crank.
Jason
Oh,
Statham.
Yeah, Jason Statham does the voice of Jesus. You fucking cunt!
Oh my god, you don't know.
I don't know. What do I not know?
You don't know how bad I want to see Jason Statham play Jesus. In a Crank-style movie, except he's got to, like, kill the devil or something.
Yeah, dude. He's gonna lose his Jesus powers if he
Yeah.
doesn't keep killing,
He doesn't do,
demons. He has to kill a demon every 10 minutes.
Kill a demon and do a good deed.
He's like running through Chinatown killing demons.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, dude.
He has to
He
do,
turns water into
he has to do a
Jack
good
Daniels.
deed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, Dean Cain.
So
Dean Cain.
send in your scripts for the Jason Statham Jesus movie, and we will produce it.
Do you think he'd wear a wig, or do you think he'd keep the bald head?
Bald head for sure,
Yeah.
but he'd wear like a really obviously fake beard.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can still see the strap going around the back of his head of the beard. You wouldn't even paint or glue it on.
No. But Dean Cain plays a lawyer who has some sort of agenda.
And his mom has like fucking
Alzheimer's,
dementia.
dementias, and an addiction to fried chicken.
Yeah, let's talk about
she
that.
can only manage to take one bite of.
Yeah, she eats fried chicken with a fork.
She eats fried chicken for 2 out of 3 meals every single day, as her nurse tells us.
Yeah,
which is not healthy.
No.
I eat fried chicken twice a week, and I'm an unhealthy slob.
Yeah. What kind of nursery, or not nursery, nursing home?
It's pretty much a nursery at this
Yeah,
point.
it
She's
is.
about as smart as a baby.
What
'Cause she has
nurse
dementia.
would allow somebody to eat fried chicken for every meal every day?
It's not like she's requesting it. The nurse is giving it to her.
I mean, come on. She's gonna die. She's
surprised-
gonna die. Might as well let her die happy. If she wants fried chicken,
Thinking
let her
in the
have
short
fried
term,
chicken.
fucking atheist logic over here. Piece of
Wouldn't
shit.
kill off old people.
Yeah, well,
At least she's not Jewish.
Oh my god.
Because he wants Jews to die?
Yeah.
Manimal! You're not coming off very... we have to change this to the Long John and
I
Monkey
was
show.
in-
You're gonna regret taking this to job interviews.
oh
Having them
no.
take a listen to other projects.
So
you've
much
been
for
part
that internship.
Why would you put this on your resume, dude?
Yeah.
I thought they would be
of. You put the
impressed.
YouTube link on there and everything.
You thought they'd be impressed that you once watched the movie and then talked about it with your friends?
I
And
thought
then made
it.
horribly offensive jokes.
I thought. Oh no.
Okay, so the old lady eats fried chicken. What do you want to say about Dean Cain?
Dean Cain could not be. He's pretty burdened by his girlfriend's newly found discovery of her cancer.
Well, what did he say? They're sitting
It
down for
couldn't
dinner.
wait until yesterday
Yeah,
or tomorrow.
yeah. They sit down for dinner, and he says, "I got good news. I got partner at the firm," and she's like, "I got news too. I have cancer."
This couldn't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's the funniest line in the movie.
We all had a hearty laugh.
Yeah. A Tom Hardy laugh. Yeah!
God
His
damn.
Manimal looks like Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
But that's a compliment, so we shouldn't say it. We should only say mean things. You look like Danny DeVito if he was shorter and uglier.
Fuck.
And balder.
And you've also got that black goo coming out of your mouth like Batman Returns all the time. Dripping on fucking Monkey's
The perfect penguin. No one can do it better.
I don't know what else to say about this. I mean...
Oh, I thought you were going to say more about Dean Cain.
there is a scene of him in his mother's home having a discussion with her. And, I don't know.
And she gets struck by fucking the wisdom of Jesus or some
Jesus,
shit.
Takes over her body for a little bit. So I guess kind of Exorcist goes both ways.
Yeah, the good guys can take over.
Yeah,
people
when they need to, and then Jesus left her body to be as it was, with
full of dementia.
Riddled with dementia, rotting from the inside out.
Oh yeah, and
happy ending for her.
Yeah,
and happy ending for the Muslim girl. Happy ending for the atheist professor who gets killed.
Yeah.
He
dies extremely slowly and painfully, but he finds God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how this movie ends is the professor dies, and then
all of these stories converge.
So all right,
like Magnolia or Pulp Fiction.
So
I would definitely compare God's Not Dead to Pulp Fiction for sure.
Absolutely. So before the teacher dies, we have our climactic end of the debate where the student Josh Whedon he's getting under the teacher's skin. He's getting under him. He's like, why do you hate
him in class?
Do you hate God? Why do you hate God? Tell me why you hate God. Why do you hate God? Because we find out previously.
It turns out atheists don't believe in God so much as just hate him.
Because they killed their mom with cancer.
Exactly. So we find out that the professor's mom had been killed with cancer. So that's why he hates God. And in front of the classroom, he's berating this broken man who's had this tragic moment happen in his life, and he's just, why do you hate God? Tell me why you hate God. And then finally breaks down, all right, I hate God. I hate God for taking
everything away
He took everything from me. He killed my mother. I hate him.
And the kid starts laughing at him, pulls down his pants and spanks him.
Oh, yeah.
The student turns to him and goes, how can you hate him if he doesn't exist?
Class dismissed.
Bam!
So while
everybody's getting A's.
So here's the thing:
everybody's gonna get laid.
All the kids in class, one by one, they stood up and said, "God's not dead." And these kids of different races and stuff. We were coming up with racist ways that the kids could be doing these things.
The Asian dude doesn't quite understand yet that killing yourself is sacrilege, so he stands up. Oh, God is most honorable.
Oh my God!
And then he pulls out his sword, commits seppuku so he can go chill in heaven.
He commits
starts committing bukkake before he commits seppuku.
You guys can't see this, but Manimal is pretending to jerk off his own dick.
And then,
the black student stands up and says, "Yo, God is my homie."
he puts his gat away for the day.
Oh my God.
He takes the do-rag off for respect.
The Muslim kid stands up and he peels off his beard like it's Velcro, and he takes off his suicide bomber vest and he puts it in the fucking
Everybody
garbage.
learns to conform to Christianity, and they're going to not die because of it.
The lesbian takes her nose ring out.
Takes her flannel off.
She takes her tongue out of her girlfriend's pussy.
I couldn't believe she was eating her out in the middle of class.
The Christian debate.
I mean,
this movie was going for PG, but it was kind of more like a hard R.
If you got those tendencies, I guess you just got to do what you got to do.
I'm surprised they're showing this in Sunday school.
Yeah.
I asked this question during the movie. Do you think the Christian audiences started clapping in the theater when the professor gets killed by the car?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, didn't you clap in, I don't know,
the last time
back in Notre Dame when that man falls into a pit of fire?
The last time I remember clapping in a movie, it must
The Dark Knight Rises.
It was actually very, very recently when I saw
right after Bane's Batman over his knee.
Yeah, he banes him. He puts a mask on his face and makes him sound like shit.
I involuntarily had the reaction to clap at the end of Hardcore Henry because it's just like a jump cut to the end credits, and I was like, "That's fucking beautiful," and I started clapping because I was so blown away. But usually I try not to clap at the end of movies because that's retarded.
Yeah. I'm trying to think the last time I heard. I think people were starting to clap at the end of Batman vs. Superman, but then it died out. Do you remember that? Man?
Yeah.
Like
There was
they
a
were-
small amount of clapping before, like, they were clearly hushed by the rest of the audience.
That movie, we had this obnoxious black guy sitting behind us.
Oh
And I'm
my
not
God.
saying that he was obnoxious because he was
listen to
black.
this and
I'm
other-
saying he was obnoxious and he just happened to be
So
black.
why even mention his
So-
race at all?
Yeah, believes
So-
that all black people are allowed
Then
to
we're talking like, not only is this guy talking during the entire movie, but he's also taking fucking pictures of the movie with his flash turned
Yeah.
on.
Why does it
during the
matter that
movie.
he was black?
Because he was! It doesn't matter.
If
but
he was white,
sucks.
if he was
This
white,
show-
would you have said there was
Yeah,
this white?
I would have
No,
said
you wouldn't.
If he was Asian, if he was gay, I would have. But anyways,
if he was gay,
if it was
there's this fucking gay guy sitting behind me at
Yeah.
the movie. It was jerked off in the back of my head.
I gotta paint the picture for the people. I want it to be like they're there too.
Who's painting the back of your head with this cum?
I don't know.
Oh.
Could have been.
I mean,
Who's the one that took it too far this time? I mean, when did we all die and quit talking? It was after you said that.
We
so,
did.
So you took,
I
you
was-
took
I
it
was-
too
I was
far.
trying
I've
to
just
take it.
been letting you guys dig your own grave.
Dude, after any of my Mumkey videos, my grave has been dug. Okay?
Yeah.
I can say anything at this point. It doesn't matter. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Probably something offensive.
I was gonna talk about.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, what all did this? So
Here we go again.
So we were
Starting right over again.
during the trailers.
fucking
This guy did have some. He had some fucking gold that had us laughing the entire night. During the previews, there was a preview for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and as soon as Donatello shows up on screen with his bow staff, the guy just yells, "That arrow!"
He did when Casey Jones showed up.
Fuck it, turn the
'Cause-
podcast off. Turn it off.
Casey
It
Jones is
doesn't.
played by Stephen Amell, the
It doesn't.
Arrow.
Oh, fucking.
Oh, you can't even tell your racist story correctly.
I
Yeah.
don't want to do it. I don't want to do this podcast anymore.
So the movie.
Which button stops?
No.
Hit
So the
stop
the
button.
movie ends with the
Not only
Newsboys
was anime a
concert.
mistake, this podcast was a mistake.
The movie ends with the concert, and all the characters from all the subplots go to the concert, and they rock out. And then it ends with the movie asking you to text "God's Not Dead" to 100 people in your
Spread the
phone.
message. Make it viral.
Now, do you guys have 100 contacts in your phone?
Nope.
Because I certainly don't. I don't have
Maybe-
any friends.
Maybe you guys don't have connections.
Your long dick gets you all the connections, huh?
Sure.
So now that we're at the end of the movie, I think we should give our ratings of it. Long John and I used to do a radio show back in the day, and I'm going to use the same rating
Do you
system
believe
from
we
that.
used to be on public waves? Neither can I.
Yeah, we used to be on the actual radio with this shit.
Does it really matter if only one person listened?
Hey, they don't even know how popular it was.
Is that public wave? Is only one person's listening?
We were still in the public waves.
All right,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So the rating system is just a simple 1 to 10. 1 being a shitty, horrible movie with no redeeming value. 10 being a good movie that you fucking love. Maybe even great, outstanding, perfect, because it's 10 out of 10. So, Manimal, I know you're itching to give this movie a perfect score, so go ahead and tell us your rating.
I give this movie 1 Quran out of 10 Bibles.
I give it.
But a Quran is worth 10 Bibles, so you gave it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Manimal gives the movie a
Manimal
perfect
loved it.
score. So, what would your score be?
I would give it a 316 out of 10.
Okay.
An Austin 316
Austin,
out of 10.
316 out of 10.
3.16 or
Stunners and
360?
Coors for all.
Oh yeah. Kevin Sorbo gets stone cold centered by a car. Then he dies.
He gets stunnered into his grave.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to give this movie an actual rating, because
You fucking nerd.
I do enough joke ratings on my other shows that when it comes to cinema, like God's Not Dead, I want to take it completely seriously, because
Sure.
this movie just begs for respect. I'd probably give this movie a 2.5 out of 10, just because there are a lot of... It's not so shitty that you can't watch it, because I think even though we were all texting a bit, we all enjoyed the movie a little bit because of how stupid it was.
When we tuned in here and there, we got a few pretty good laughs.
Just the cancer joke where the guy says that couldn't have waited until tomorrow, that gave it a whole point for me,
Yeah.
because it made me laugh so hard.
Sure.
So on entertainment value, it gets a 2.5. Seeing the Duck Dynasty guy be a retard is pretty funny, because he's just... The Duck Dynasty guy is in this movie, and he's a fucking
He
retard.
shows up for one. No, wait. I was going to say
scenes.
one. Yeah, he shows up for 2 scenes because
He shows up at the very
Oh,
end.
that's
There's
the
a
very end.
teacher in your campus that was making you write, God is dead. Well, guess what? He's dead.
comes to announce the good news. Everybody's getting A's and everybody's getting laid.
Yeah.
No, they're not getting
Any way
laid.
you want it,
They're not
that's
getting
the way
laid.
you
That's
need
not
it.
Christian.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
They get laid after they're married. Dude.
Oh yeah, they don't
that's
get
like-
married that night.
You
Oh, and then,
procreate
like-
and you create more
And
Christians.
then it's proposal rings and pizza just start
Yeah.
raining from the ceiling at the concert.
Any way you want it, that's the way
Yeah.
God needs it. Any way you want it.
God is not dead. God is not dead.
So find yourself a local cutie, grab a slice and a ring, and go ahead and get yourself hitched at the concert.
Go to the local Redbox and download a copy of God's Not Dead,
Yeah,
and
download
don't watch
it from the
it.
Redbox. Put it on your USB drive that you make sure that you take with you.
And plug it into your brain because you're half cyborg.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
guys.
we're listening to this in the future when we finally decide to release it.
Yeah, I'm not going to release it because we have to wait until racism is popular again so that Manimal doesn't get killed for all these awful things he said. He's he's
God.
blushing and upset at the same time. So okay, we've
Do you have
talked.
any other problems with black people to list off on air?
Our Jews are. Tell me more about racial minorities in the movie theater, Manimal. I want to hear.
Well,
How about your frustration that the Dark Tower series has ever since Ooh.
How do you feel about Hermione being portrayed by a black woman in the stage play?
I don't care.
He
Fucking
doesn't care.
nerd.
He's already over Harry Potter. He doesn't care.
So we've talked about God's Not Dead for a good deal, and now I want to transition to a part of the show where we read off some listener emails.
Yep. On our first episode.
Unfortunately, this is the first episode, so we don't have any yet.
No.
But
Well, you do have mail on this desk, but it seems to be
it's mostly from my workplace and.
Ooh, this one's an essay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, God is not dead.
Don't tell him my senior thesis.
Oh, it's a screenplay
So
I've been working on for years.
So here, guys, if you have any questions or comments about today's episode and you want to hear us read them in the next episode, shoot
Unless
us.
it's negative, then go ahead
It
and
goes straight to the trash.
Yep.
Send it
Type
to.
it out and then delete it once you realize that we don't care.
Yep. It's mumkeyandmanimal@gmail.com. I'll have the address in the description. You can send us any letters you want. If you have comments about God's Not Dead, if you have questions for us, if you want to tell us how shitty our show is, anything goes, and we'll probably read them on the next episode, because I don't think very many people are going to send in mail, because
Not
40
many
minutes
people are gonna
in,
listen.
40 minutes in, I don't know how many people are still
Probably,
here.
Yeah. I don't know how long you made it in. Congratulations if you made it this far.
You're almost to the point of no return.
Yep.
But
It's
guys,
too late
not-
for you.
it's not over
You're gonna
yet.
die of cancer.
now, guys, I've got something actually really serious
going.
about this fan mail thing.
Oh.
So I don't like to brag a lot
Yeah.
about my success. And I only have like a couple 3,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
But there is a
How
celebrity.
many does PewDiePie have at this point?
14 million.
Okay.
There's a
Is that a close number?
for real though. There's a celebrity that watches my stuff.
Is it Elliot Rogers?
No, he's dead.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And when we announced the podcast, this celebrity actually sent in a voicemail to the show to congratulate us on starting the podcast.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it for you guys right now. You guys ready?
Yes.
Hey there, Kermit the Frog here. I just wanted to congratulate you guys on starting your own movie podcast. Again, this is Kermit the Frog here. Congratulations, guys. Oh, that was a real voicemail from Kermit. Thank you so much.
Cool.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Killed a good 10 seconds.
I'm not sure where that bit was going, but
I just wanted to show off that a celebrity watches my videos.
Sure.
That's
okay.
it. So that was the mail section of
Big
today's
fan of your
podcast.
Elliot Rogers material.
Yep. So if you
Go ahead, write in. Let us know how bad that bit bombed. How terrible.
I don't think
that
it bombed.
10 seconds
I thought
was.
it was the fun.
Did you come up with that ahead of time? Or?
Dude, I have notes written down of what I wanted to do. It was in there. Okay.
That's the final bit.
You made a note for that?
I didn't want to forget.
Gonna make a
This
quick
was
10-minute,
First
10-second
episode
bit.
material. I can't wait for the rest of them. I'm sure it's only gold from here.
I'm sure Rocky Balboa is gonna give me. Hey, I really like the podcast,
whoa.
guys.
Monkey.
got a very good job with the talking about God's not dead.
Adrian was telling me about, doing this podcast thing. Me and Mick, Mick is dead. I didn't realize that because I got brain damage.
Oh, guys, I forgot. There was one other celebrity voicemail. It's from Nicolas Cage.
Very cool.
Nicolas Cage, please go ahead and play your voicemail.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I just wanted to say. You guys are doing a great job.
That sounds.
Oh wait, that was from Gary Busey. I'm sorry.
Guys, I just got another one from Kermit's wife, Pig. What's her name?
Miss Piggy?
Pig. Yeah, that's it.
Hey guys, it's
just wanted to tell
she's hanging out with Gary Busey.
Oh no! Miss Piggy's having an affair with Gary Busey.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Pig. I love the podcast.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Muslims can't eat me.
I wish I could say we were high. But not an ounce of oil in this.
Okay, so that's the male segment. So let's
That segment just killed.
that's my favorite segment so far. Let's move on.
That's been the only good bit so far.
We sort of talked about God's Not Dead.
Yeah, so let's move on to the part where we recommend movies we like, and also
Okay.
I announced at the beginning of the show there is a straw poll where everybody gets to vote for the next movie that we watch. And I also want to give the hosts an opportunity to bargain with the audience, to plea for which movie they want to watch next, to try to influence your votes. So, Manimal, you've seen the list. Go ahead and... Which movie do you want everybody to vote for?
Can I say the movie I don't want them to vote for?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't care what the fuck you guys vote for. Please. I'm not a begging man.
Yeah, you are.
You're begging right now. You said please twice.
It's pathetic.
I'm not gonna lie, this is pathetic. Mm-hmm. It's because I'm afraid.
Okay.
Please
God's
don't.
Not Dead.
Please vote for God's Not Dead 2. Please, for the love of God. Please. I will convert to Christianity if you people do not vote for the Serbian film. Please, I fucking beg you. I have made a point in my life to never, ever watch that fucking movie. Do the right thing.
Okay,
He's voting for Do the Right Thing.
Do the right thing.
Because he thinks it's a terrible movie.
it's a Spike Lee joint.
Yeah.
So, the movie I would like you all to vote for, there's a lot of good movies on the list, lots of great suggestions. But there's one movie on there that I really want to watch for the show. It's called A Serbian Film. Mm-hmm. I put it at the very top of the list.
A movie I'm sure you've never seen.
No. Me?
Yeah.
No, I've seen it several times.
That's what he's getting at.
Yeah, no joke, guys. I fucking love A Serbian Film. I'm not kidding. This isn't some fucking ironic meta humor bullshit. I genuinely love this film, and I want to force Manimal to watch it because he refuses to.
Inside.
I want to force him to watch it, and I want to force him to talk about it with me for an hour. Are you looking at the anime boobs on my computer?
No, I was just at this... No, but I am distracted by it now. There is a large, well-bosomed anime.
It's the thumbnail for my video, Make Anime Great Again. I blew it up on the computer so we had something to look at while we're doing this podcast.
Keep forgetting it's there, and then I'll catch it out of the view of my eye, corner of my eye.
So, please, when you're voting, vote with your heart. Vote for...
Vote with your heart on.
Vote with your heart on. Vote for A Serbian Film, because trust me, you want to hear what we have to say.
Wait, I haven't seen the list. What is the list?
You saw the list?
I saw it, but I didn't get to look over it. Wait, do you have it up?
No, I don't.
Oh. Well, just name off some titles.
Shrek, Shrek 3,
Those are too good.
Shrek
I don't
4.
understand. that throws the whole point of the show out the window.
Somebody... one that comes to mind for some reason is Gay Niggers from Outer Space.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that. You're going to be disappointed by it.
Oh, okay. There's Song of the South, I think, was on there.
Sure.
Which we can't find it, so it's not possible.
On Blu-ray?
I don't think it exists.
Surely Disney's not in total denial of that movie's existence.
Inglorious Bastards got on the list, which is like my fourth favorite movie of all time. So
Somebody's
there's
wrong
some-
out there.
No, like they weren't all bad movies. There were some legitimate.
it was just
like,
movies that they wanted us to watch.
Whiplash was on there. Hell yeah,
Whiplash.
vote for Whiplash. I want to see that movie. I haven't seen it yet. Vote
I
for that.
have it on Blu-ray in the other room,
Great
dude.
movie.
Yeah,
Vote for that movie. I want to see
vote
that.
for a Serbian film. But now
Okay.
we've all said what we want you to vote for.
I didn't get to say.
Well,
'Cause you don't know what's on the
you weren't
list.
Prepared.
Let's watch Shrek 2 if we're just gonna watch good movies.
Shrek 2's not on the list somehow.
Why the fuck not?
People only asked for Shrek 1, 3, and 4. They didn't ask for 2. So I didn't
good?
put it on there. I don't know.
Can we watch Shrek the Halls?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll be a write-in vote.
Yeah.
So now we're going to do the most boring part of the show where we all recommend a movie that we actually like that you should check out.
Listening, folks.
Yeah. Unless you want to hear our shitty recommendations, you can stop the podcast right now. Who wants to start?
I can go.
Okay.
A few nights ago on Netflix, I watched a movie that's been sitting on my watch list for about 4 months or so. I don't know. But it was called Starry Eyes, and it was a horror drama.
Oh.
Yeah. I seem to watch a lot of those. A lot of those on Netflix. Gonna get about half of them that are pretty good. Half, it's a lot of trial and error. But yeah, it was really good. I really liked it. It is a movie about Hollywood. It's about an actress trying to break out, and she's working at a Hooters type place, and her career seems to be going nowhere. She's pretty good-hearted for the most part initially, as it seems. But she goes to an audition, and she tries out for the part. They pretty much ridicule her and make fun of her, but they discover that she has something about her that no other audition they've had has. And they only realize this when she freaks out in the bathroom. She has this, this anxiety attack where she tries to rip out her own hair. And she successfully rips out some of her own hair and freaks out in the bathroom.
Is that what happened to you, Manimal?
Yeah.
So, is that why you don't have any
Yeah,
hair?
he went to an audition and
I don't want to talk about it.
one too many auditions.
A little too sensitive of a topic.
I should have been the stuntman for Wolverine. God damn it!
Yeah. Wolverine Origins.
Hollywood is
specifically.
Hollywood is bullshit.
Well, it's because you were so against their use of CGI, and you made that very vocal during your audition.
Let's change.
Yeah, it
the
was on
subject.
Variety. I remember that.
I
Yeah.
don't want to talk. About
And then you called the director the N-word for some reason. It was fucked up, dude. He's not even
you were
black.
Talking about, you were complaining about movie theaters and
Yeah.
who they should be letting. It got really uncomfortable.
Were you talking about your recommendation or not?
You thought they
yeah.
should segregate the seats so you don't have to sit next to one of those darn blacks, is what you
Oh
said.
my God.
Yeah, that's a quote from you, dude.
That is awful.
I may have
Purely
went too
awful.
far in a few places.
So,
Starry Eyes.
so
It's a
Starry
good
Eyes,
movie.
it sucks. Don't watch it.
Yeah, it's kind of a slow burn. It gets
You heard it here. Starry Eyes is boring.
real boring.
Slow burn and character drama. That's exactly what they say when they mean boring.
Gets real gross at the end, though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but I liked it. I mean, if
If you liked Hateful Eight, you're gonna love this movie.
yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love Michael Madsen.
Oh, is he in it?
No,
Oh.
no, it does have Noah Segan, who's in Looper, though.
Okay.
Kid Blue.
Yeah. All the deleted scenes with him were much more interesting than the scenes they left in the movie.
Yeah.
You ready to go, Manimal? You got a big recommendation for you?
I don't fucking know.
For you.
Well, I'll let you-
he's recommending The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight Rises. Okay, that's a pretty good
The
movie.
epic conclusion of the Nolan
Trilogy.
trilogy.
Go ahead and watch my my fan edit. It's just the scenes of Bane.
Okay, that's a pretty good fan edit. That'd be a much better movie than what they gave us.
And,
It's a much shorter movie, that's for sure.
It's abridged by me. I do the voice for all the characters.
Oh, let's hear your Bane voice.
Your voice for Lucius
No,
Fox is very
I'm gonna leave that for.
Yo, Batman is some
wanna-
ghetto shit, dog.
I don't want to
Very
spoil.
offensive.
Don't want
That
to
is
spoil
very
anything.
offensive.
Go ahead, click on the link in the description for my.
There's no link.
For hey.
The only link is to the straw polls.
Well,
Okay, a movie that if you're gonna do a real one, I'll let you think about it.
I don't fucking care.
okay.
A movie that came out last year, got a bit of Oscar buzz. It won Oscar for Best Actress. You may have heard of it, but you probably haven't seen it.
Brooklyn?
Nope.
Oh wait, no.
It's called Room, not to be confused with The Room, the 2000.
Although you can watch that too.
You can watch that too.
Back to back.
It's a double feature,
Yeah.
really.
Compare and contrast.
Watch The Room and then watch Room.
Draw
it's,
Venn diagram.
It's pretty much the same movie. I think Room might have been a remake of
Yeah.
The Room. But it's a story. I don't want to spoil too much of it.
With Zoe as old Greg.
So here's the thing about this movie. Don't watch the trailers. The trailers spoil the whole movie.
I'm lucky enough that I didn't watch the
Me
trailers
either. I didn't
before.
either. I just randomly saw the movie and I went and saw it. And it was fucking phenomenal. If you see the trailers, you're going to be disappointed. But if you see the movie going in blind, you're going to love it. But just to get you a little interested, I'll tell you what it's about. There's this woman and her young son who looks like a girl. And for half the movie, you're going to think it might be a girl.
Yeah, I thought it was a naked woman.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was a naked woman for a while in the movie because he's just running around in his underwear.
You refer to 4-year-old kids as women?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
Little Women.
So
That's the name of a book, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I honestly don't know anything about that book. I just think of the Simpsons joke when Moe's reading it to a bunch of homeless people.
So there's this a mom and her young son with very long hair, and they're living in this little tiny shitty
What is it, 10 by 10?
10 by 10 room. It's got like a toilet, a shitty TV,
And Mommy has stinky farts.
and a bed. Yeah, and stinky
Oh,
farts.
no.
As he mentions at one
And,
point.
and we don't know why they're living there. We don't know if there's like an apocalypse outside or they're being held prisoner or what's going on.
There are space worms outside. John Good.
I just said I don't want to spoil it, you piece of shit!
Sorry.
Fuck it! Turn off the podcast, we're done.
That's
Fuck
it.
your fans.
Episode 1.
I mean, I'd fucked some of them.
Ooh.
Potad's pretty hot.
This video will be called...
I don't know who that is.
God's Not Dead. One and done.
So if you're intrigued by this premise of people are living in this tiny shitty room and they don't know what's going
And
on,
you like William H. Macy, but you don't want to see him stick around for too long.
just the fact that you say he's in the movie is a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yes, but
He plays old Greg, right?
no.
I'm old Greg.
Nope.
Do you guys remember
Just
that?
trust me when I say it's very intense, and there's a point in the movie where your heart will beat out of your chest, and it's fucking phenomenal. It's great.
Because you're in love with Brie Larson.
And you want to watch Tommy Wiseau, and he's like, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa!" That's in this movie, right?
Yeah.
That was in Room.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
2015 release Room.
Yeah, 2015 Oscar nominated Room.
Yeah. Did you think of a recommendation, Manimal?
Just end this fucking thing.
I recommend that we
It's too
turn it
late,
off.
He's already been destroyed.
All right, well, if you're still listening at this point, I commend you.
Wow.
You are a fucking trooper.
I
'cause
am sorry.
trust me when I say every episode is going to be this bad, if not
Oh,
worse.
Jesus.
But we're going to do a new podcast the first Sunday of every month, and we're going to always do the movies you guys vote for. So
First Sunday, because it'll be rendering while we're at church.
Right.
Because God's not dead.
he's surely
God's
alive.
not dead, folks. He's surely alive.
So please don't forget, you can vote for multiple movies in the poll. So vote for all the ones that you want us to watch, and we'll see what we have to watch for next month for Mumkey and Manimal's movie missions. I have you're gonna say for you.
No.
I have been Mumkey Jones.
I've been Manimal.
I've been KKK Supreme Wizard Manimal.
I've been a broken man.
I've been Gary Busey.
Good night, everybody.
Don't ever listen again.